Now for something completely different. Hi everybody, Tico here. Hope everyone's well and safe as normal. And welcome to the next episode of Tico Ventures 21. Where we're going to be looking at the Wigan to Manchester line, well, the Atherton line. So the stations we'll be covering, well, we're doing one today and the rest we do tomorrow. So I'm staying overnight in Wigan. So we'll be doing Wigan North Western first. Then from Wigan North Western onto tomorrow, we'll start at Wigan Wallgate, and then on to Daisy Hill, then Hagfold, then Atherton, Walkden, and then finally Swinton in Greater Manchester. Now originally we were going to include Moorside, however, because of my advance ticket single from Manchester to Ashchurch, I've had to cut it out. Also, I want a lion. Fair enough. Don't overdo yourself. That's a lesson. Don't overdo yourself when filming. But yeah, let's get on with it, shall we? In this picture is, of course, the only recognisable superior attraction at Wigan North Western, which is, of course, 150 Type 1 Sprinters. Former Central Trains legend itself, 110, and soon to be on the Marston Vale line in September, 137. Glory to the superior 150s. I'm gonna have a go with them later. Anyway, the station is managed by Avanti West Coast, and it has 5 platforms, with additional services from Northern Trains, so you can see, and TransPennine Express. The old station was located at the other side of this bridge, until it was replaced by this station, Wigan, in 1838. It was renamed to Wigan North Western in 1924. It once had a third island platform with, of course, an additional bay platform, platform 2. However, both platform 2 and the third island platform were unfortunately taken out of use by British Rail. Today, it is one of 2 stations to serve the Wigan, the other being Wigan Wallgate, which is literally, I kid you not, just behind the 150, where the church is, literally just down there. Observe. Right, literally, right, because we're at North Western, and there, that's the station entrance to Wallgate. That's literally how crazy the distance is between the stations. It's brilliant. Of the 2 stations, North Western is the older, larger and busier station, as it is situated on the West Coast main line between Crewe and Preston. Facilities at this station include benches, bins, bike storage, bus stop, car park, cafe, dark matrix board, help points, lifts, self-serving ticket machines, a shop, a pumpkin as well, ticket office, toilets and waiting areas. The station's head code is WGN. Feast upon the glorious majesty of the Sprinters. It's a very interesting way of saying close the door. Put wood in a hole. Oh, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. So that's part 1 of this vlog done, really. Well, day 1. And day 2 will be over at Wigan Wallgate. So until then, I'll see you at Wigan Wallgate. So before we actually go to Wallgate, look who we've encountered. It's hello mate, have you seen, what's her face? She wears knickers on her head. She shouts a certain catchphrase, squishy boobies, right? She rants about food. She likes to fly in water. Have you seen her, mate? No? Don't worry then. Yeah, that's it, all, Mark. Oh, so now that we've said hello to the lad of Pier, the Pier lad. So there's North Western Station, right? So all you have to do is literally go down here, and Wallgate is just down there. Oh, do you mind, bus? I'm trying to film, damn it. Everywhere you look, there is just a bus. Even in Wigan, there are buses. Not juice at all. I know one person will be happy with this, but obviously we're not here for that. We're here for the trains. So literally, so there's North Western, and there's Wallgate just behind this building. Look, it's just there. It's just, oh, get lost, busted, you. Look, there's Wallgate. That's all you need to do. Amazing, isn't it? In this picture is the island station of Wigan Wallgate, managed by Northern Trains with 3 platforms. Opened as Wigan in 1896, it was renamed to Wigan Wallgate in 1924 to avoid confusion with Wigan North Western. The station is the junction for services to either Southport or towards, well, it's Rainford now. It used to be Kirby. However, services will continue to Headbort Lane once Headbort Lane station is open. There is a potential for Merseyrail services to terminate at this station with the Bay platform for Merseyrail. So there's a thought for you. Anyway, of the 2 stations serving the Wigan, Wallgate is of course the younger, smaller, and quieter station. There was also once a 3rd station here called Wigan Central until it was closed in 1965 by British Rail. The facilities at Wallgate include benches, bins, bike storage, a car park, dart matrix boards, help points, lifts, self-serving ticket machines, a shop or a cafe, ticket office, toilets, and waiting areas. The station's head code is WGW. Always remember, a Tico on a Sprinter is a happy Tico Sprinter. Yeah, take notes, West Midlands trains. Take notes for your 172s. 150 Type 1s have working departure information boards allowed on their trains. Watch and learn, son. In this picture is the island station of Daisy Hill, managed by Northern Trains with 2 platforms. The station was originally the junction with the Blackrod line until 1965. Now, if one pays close attention, you can actually see that this was once a quadruple line, well, the Atherton line anyway. It was once quadruple, because you can see this is where some of the track was because of the bridge. Oh, Godfinger there, and on this side as well. However, the outer tracks were removed, and it ran from Hindley to, I want to say, Walkden. I'm not quite sure on that. I am sure is that there are facilities at the station, which are benches, bins, dark matrix boards, an Amazon locker, self-serving ticket machine, ticket office, and a waiting shelter. And the station's head code is DSY. In this picture is the station of Hagfold, managed by Northern Trains with 2 platforms. It is by far the newest station on the Atherton Line, opening in 1987 by British Rail. Facilities at the station include benches, bins, dark matrix board, help points, self-serving ticket machines, ticket office, and waiting shelters. The station's head code is HGF. In this picture is the island station of Atherton, managed by Northern Trains with 2 platforms. Despite being a fair distance from the town of Atherton itself, this station was originally known as Atherton Central to avoid confusion with 2 other stations that used to serve Atherton. These were known as Atherton Bag Lane and Harry Bridge. However, both of these stations were closed during the reshaping of British Railways, as well as the lines they served. Today's station receives a joyful 2 trains an hour in both directions, or half-hour service in other words. Facilities at the station include benches, bins, a car park, dark matrix board, help points, a lift, a self-serving ticket machine, ticket office, and waiting areas. The station's head code is ATN. Look Ian, street deck! You just missed it. Look, slow motion. It's a street deck! You'll be loving street decks, Ian! Ah, he loves them really. He says he hates them, but he loves them. Don't listen to Ian, listen to me. I know what's good for him. In this picture is the island station of Walkden, managed by Northern Trains with 2 platforms. Originally known as the high level station of Walkden, as it was an interchange with Walkden low level a few hundred yards down the line towards Atherton. The low level station was part of the line between Manchester Exchange and Bolton Great Moor Street until 1954. Facilities at this station include benches, bins, bike storage, bus stops, dark matrix boards, help points, self-serving ticket machines, a ticket office and waiting areas. The station's head code is WKD. If you don't like to travel on trains, Walkden. A tradition, I think, of when you go to the station is to do that really bad pun. That really bad joke. Funny. Do you like trains? Walkden. We now pass the station of Moorside, which, unlike the other stations we've covered, only receives an hourly service in both directions. We shall be covering this station in a later video, as it is operated by sprinters. In this picture is the island station of Swinton in Greater Manchester, not to be confused with the one in South Yorkshire, as well as Swindon in Wiltshire on the Great Western Main Line. This station is managed by Northern Trains with 2 platforms. Now technically this station should be called Pendlebury, as it is in the Pendlebury district, with the Swinton border being 50 yards towards, I believe, Salford, so in that direction, so 50 yards down there. But it's called Swinton for some reason. It should be called Swinton and Pendlebury really. But anyway, facilities at this station include benches, bins, dark matrix board, bus stops, help points, self-serving ticket machines, a ticket office and waiting areas. The station's head code is SNN. Look here, it's another one! It's another street! Look! And look here, it's a straight thing. He loves them really. He loves them. He says he hates them, but he loves them. Come to Swinton for street taxi. Between Swinton and Greater Manchester and the station of Salford Crescent were 3 railway stations that are now disused, obviously. So these stations were called Pendlebury, Earlhams of Thigh, or Earlhams of... I can't pronounce this one. Earlhams of Thigh... Earlhams of Height, or whatever, and then Pendleton. So these stations lasted between 1887 and 1998. Again, apologies for not pronouncing the second station properly. What the have done to this station? Look! Salford Central's been improved, look, they've replaced the platform! And they've got new waiting shelters! What? Finally, Northern have done something right. Round of applause for Northern people. I mean, that's amazing. Can we get a round of applause, please, for Northern for actually getting Salford Central right? They've raised the platform, which makes it easier now for passengers to get on the train, off the train, instead of jumping off or climbing up a cliff.
The next stop is Manchester Victoria.
They've also made the. They've also got a new waiting. The new canopies, which look amazing. Jesus. Never did I think I would see this day. Round of applause to Northern. Raise the hats, raise a glass, whatever. So there you have it. full day on the Atherton Line. So we looked at the stations of Wigan North Western yesterday, and then today we did Wigan Wallgate, Daisy Hill, Hagfold, Atherton, Walkden, and then finally Swinton in Greater Manchester. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe to my channel. Massive thank you to my YouTube members. So there's, at the moment, I believe there's two people that have paid up to be a super sprinter. So SarahWithTheTrains, hi Sarah, and then there's Thornaby37 as well. So Thornaby, thanks for watching, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.